Mary Walker. My name is Sara Feldman. I'm with the U.S. Attorney's Office in the District of Oregon. I'm calling regarding a case that Ms. Walker filed against Yakima Valley Healthcare Clinic. If you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience, that would be great. My best number is 503-432-1670. Again, that's Sara Feldman. I'm an assistant United States attorney in the District of Oregon. This is Sara Feldman.
Hi, Sara. It's Rosemary Walker. I'm going to try to keep my voice calm as the government has hijacked my case, and I am still being denied diabetes, cholesterol medicine, a urine and a blood test, and Salem Health has yet to remove the trespass. And now your office has infringed on my First Amendment because Greg didn't like my voice and made my voice an outlawed mouth of mass destruction and told me if I call about my case, he's calling the authorities. So I have done certiorari to get the case out of your court and then my court doesn't even know that you were notified by that court, and they're saying that the case hasn't even been served. I mean, this is so crazy that nobody knows what X is doing. Okay, so the government's guilty per 42 USC. Okay, I want my damages. Right?
So I will explain to you from my perspective what the government's position is.
So far you know that Yakima Valley is the government who has denied me in writing my diabetes medicine. I've recorded the calls where they made me give up my First Amendment. As that office is completely incompetent and has been, as will be proven in the MyChart messages. Again, you can't deny me diabetes medicine. I'm a disabled American. The HHS website says they can't deny me diabetes medicine, and that's happening still today, that no one in my government, you are all attempting to murder me at this point. No one has ordered anyone to provide me diabetes and cholesterol medicine and a blood and a urine test. How many times should I have to ask for it? I was terrorized at Salem Health that I have now filed another case against Salem Health. So we're going to have to deal with all of this, and I need medicine. So how do we get that resolved right now today? Someone needs to call the pharmacy, Safeway Pharmacy, and order me metformin and the rosustatin medicine, please. And I need a blood and a urine test to make sure the infection is gone because I was denied medical care.
So I'm very sorry to hear that.
Sorry doesn't cut it, Sara. Sara, sorry's not enough. Sorry's not enough. That's why I need the government to provide me the health care I paid Medicare taxes for.
Rosemary, I'm going to explain to you what the procedural posture is here with the case. And so then hopefully, you can take some steps then in response.
My steps are that I'm suing you and you need to pay me. You've violated the law. The government you've admitted, because you took my case, Sara, Natalie White's office hijacked my case, and HHS had to investigate that Yakima Valley was indeed a public benefit that has stopped me from getting health care. The U.S. government is attempting to murder me by denying me care that you have now admitted. So how do you get around that they did the thing? You did the thing. The government denied me the illegal thing based on my being disabled. You lose. What process? Where's my money so I can go buy health care because my Medicare I paid taxes for, Sara Feldman, does not work?
So can I explain how I think that this case is going to proceed?
We need to settle is how it needs to proceed.
Do that?
Well, I guess. Do I have any choice? I have no representation because I'm denied 14 Section 1 being disabled. I'm not provided a lawyer. You're a bar member. The judge is a bar member. I have no bar member. So who's representing me? What equal protection? My freedom and liberty was taken during my divorce with the disability form filled out. What rights do I have? How do we proceed? I'm disabled. I need to email. I have no car to get there. Sure. Let me know how this works, Sarah.
Okay, so the United States has removed the case to federal court.
And does my judge in that case know? Have you notified that judge? Because they don't even know that you took my case and that it's been served.
So the judge, we did file a notice with the state court, yes.
So my judge at my court should know that all this happened, because they don't. Sarah. Just for your information. This is why
it might take a few days to get on.
Look, they didn't know before. They sent me a letter of dismissal that the case hasn't been served since your office, Natalie White's office, notified me, over a month ago, that you were taking my case to investigate whether they were a public benefit, because the government doesn't believe the Secretary of State data on the .gov website, that you don't even believe the government, that you had to double check. So the government doesn't trust their own government data. So how am I supposed to trust you?
So we filed the removal, so the case is now in federal court.
Okay, so wait, again, the question is, was my court notified, not this time, but with the notice I got from Natalie White's office? Hang on, let me get my file so I can tell you the date. Because my court doesn't even know. So this is why there has to be certiorari, and this needs to go to a bigger court. Because one, my First Amendment has been violated by your office, by Greg, who found my voice so upsetting that he outlawed it from me even calling. Okay, let's see.
What his last name is?
Ask the receptionist who I sent the thank you note that she inspired me. Yeah, it's Natalie White's office. It's a guy, he went over, I recorded it. I recorded him violating, telling me that I'm not allowed to call about my case, that I'm being denied diabetes medicine, that your office has hijacked my case over public benefit as I'm continue to be denied medicine right now, today, as we speak. I have no diabetes and no cholesterol medicine. So yeah. I'm a little upset, and my voice has every reason to be upset. America's trying to murder me. They're trying to murder me. And you're telling me about some process how about pick up the phone and call Yakima Valley and tell them they have to order me diabetes and cholesterol medicine and test, a urine and a blood test, so I know I don't have an infection, and so I can get a COVID and a flu vaccine. Because I can't until I know I don't have an infection. All right, I can't find... Oh, here it is. I've got the wrong case. Because this is so upsetting. That City of Salem. Okay, so their lawyer is Keating Jones Hughes, who responded to me. I was in the hospital. This is now going into a whole other case against Salem Health. That hasn't... I don't know. I did injunctive relief on that one. Lancaster Health, where is the thing from you? Again, this was like months ago. Now, I got the first letter from Natalie White's office. My files are all messed up. I've been sick. On top of all of this, I'm sick. I've been in the emergency room. I have an infection because I have been I've been so denied medicine for so long that I am literally dying. Again, I'm going to end up being dead from this, nobody caring about my health. I can't believe I'm in America. I'm trying to find the case. I've obviously put it in a different place or something. But you sent me a letter months ago when I first called that office. I got the first case that Natalie White's office had taken. HHS was investigating. You do have that notice, right?
Yes.
Not this one.
Notice with the state court, right?
Right, that you sent me a thing that HHS...
Wait. Can I tell you
what's
happened subsequently? Okay. So a few days ago...
Right.
we filed the removal to federal court. And did you get those papers yet?
Right. Yes, I did. So that's why now you admit that Yakima Valley is a public benefit. So the government is denying me my medicine and health care I paid taxes for. Right. You've admitted guilt.
So can I explain? Can I explain it a little bit to you?
Well, I understand. I understand you're guilty.
Okay. This is for my benefit. Okay, so just humor me. Okay, I'm a lawyer, so I talk.
Right, the government. That's it. So am I. I've had to become a pretend lawyer, Sara Feldman, a pretend lawyer as a disabled American because I have no rights. I have no rights, even the rights on ADA.GOV that says you're not allowed to deny people diabetes medicine, especially not disabled Americans. So yeah, what's your defense?
So
what's your defense?
Okay.
Are you arguing the case?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you arguing your case against my case against the government?
That was part 1.